Welcome tankers, cooBLIMEY here with another look at the tanks you're going to get a chance to play now that Armored Warfare has entered the early access stage of development. And well, they're calling it early access, but it's really just a closed beta test. If you've got $15 or want to spend the time trying to get invited by Obsidian or My.com, you're more than welcome to play. And in this video we are going to look at the BMP-2. And like pretty much all the BM tanks, it's somewhat underpowered, although this is probably one of the better ones. And it's actually fairly fun to drive. It's got a choice of missiles or a machine gun, and I like to start with missiles. And unfortunately the enemy team came across, so I can't really push up from this location or else I'm in danger of being spotted. And in this game, if you're spotted where the enemy had shots at you, you're dead within seconds. So I'm going to be somewhat careful here and keep missiles loaded. And luckily we can see the side of this guy's tank. And of course he'll probably disappear before we get a missile loaded again, and he does. Now I should have shot here, but I didn't. I waited for this guy to come out, and he had more than enough time to get to cover before the missile reached him. So that's a good trick. If you see that the guy's going to come out from behind cover, try and shoot several seconds before he does if you're shooting missiles. Now hopefully this guy pulls back, and he does, and he pulls right into our missile. And we get the kill. And this is a very good game. We'll get at least 5 or 6 more kills before the end of it. So now with this guy above me, and the leopards don't have too much armor, but just in case he's coming at me and I'm going to be shooting at his front armor, I load HE, and luckily he's not even looking at us. And I'll try and get as many shots in as I can before he turns around, and then hide and reload. Now it doesn't look like he's going to come over for me, which is probably smart, because my team would tear him apart if he came out into the open. So I'm going to keep HE loaded and try and spot him and kill him, and there we get another kill. And luckily auto-aim, they've fixed the bug, and now auto-aim works a lot better. It doesn't drop off every time you go behind a bush like it used to. And I should probably switch to armor piercing, but since we got an MBT there, might as well keep HE loaded here. And instead of, I want to kill the one I can kill easily first, so that I only have one gun shooting at me instead of 2, and that's why I shot at the smaller tank there and killed him first. Because I'd rather, I know I'm going to be getting hit, so I might as well be getting hit by only one tank. And now I know he only does about 200 damage, so I can just drive right at him, and our reloads are comparable, so I will win the DPM battle easily, so might as well just drive forward and go and kill him. And now the game is all but over, and it's just hunting down the last few remaining tanks, and padding our stats here a little, if we can. And there was an LAV 300. And if you want to advance in the game as quickly as possible, you probably want a Sheridan, then the LAV. It's a pretty dominant TD, especially when you get the gun upgraded. And keep an eye out for my next video, will be the LAV 300, hopefully coming a bit later today. So just click subscribe if you want to see all the different tanks in Armored Warfare's early access, and I'll try and get them all to you as quick as possible. And now that was 7 kills in the BMP-2.